Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool and this is Gems of War. And today we're going to be doing the spoilers for the upcoming week of January 1st, 2024. Whoa, that was close. And also I found a new way, maybe a new way, it's new to me. I'm not looking around to find guides on anything. I'm the guy making the guides. So I don't know if you've seen this before, but I figured out a way to get more VP faster. That way you can try to go for first place, go for the leaderboard, try for top 3, try to move up a bracket, try for the promotion zone, go for the global leaderboard, all that stuff. VP farming, and I'm gonna back it up with numbers, I tested it, I did math, and I wish I could have tested it a little bit more, but Mrs. Cinny was sick and I had to go get her from work, and that's why we're two hours late, and luckily, she was negative for the big C, but she did get some medicine, which is good. But yeah, I've been running some tests to see how I could get some more VP, and I'm going to show y'all at least a faster way than I've been doing it. So there might be an even faster way out there, but this is something you can do that you may not have thought of yet that will increase your VP per minute or per hour or whatever you want to say by quite a bit. Where's my thumbnail? Where's it at, dude? No way I deleted it. I hope I didn't do that. I was deleting stuff. Oh no, I think I did. Alright, well, that sucks. I could probably go get it from Canva. It'll take me a second. Hold on. I was deleting a bunch of pictures. You don't, like, for both things that I do, YouTube and the other thing I do, I have like a lot of pictures and videos and blah blah blah, and my phone and my laptop are just crammed full of pictures and videos and stuff. Projects. I might do the VP thing first because that's what's on the thumbnail, and that's what probably, if anybody's coming for the thumbnail, that's what they're coming for. I gotta re-download it. Poop. Hello Joshua Bryan. What is up? Let me re-download this thumbnail. Share, download, download. There we go. Now I can add it to the stream. But it's let's just look at where I'm at. We got to collect our goals today. We might buy some stuff in the shop today. We're gonna go for first place today. Right now, I was in 6th place. But after I started doing this, I've moved up to 2nd place. So I'm chasing this guy. He's got quite a bit. But I'm starting to gain on him a little bit. And I'm putting some space between me and 3rd place. So hopefully this helps y'all out. It should be something everybody can do because it doesn't use anything that's crazy expensive or rare or anything. It should be something everybody can do. Maybe depending on stats just a little bit, but not really. Even that should be fine. I think everybody, because either way, no matter what your stats are, you're either doing it one way or the other way, and your stats are the both. No matter if you're doing it one way, your stats are whatever they are. If you're doing it the other way, your stats are whatever they are. So if you're doing it the way I'm going to tell you, it's going to be faster because your stats are the same no matter where you're at. So it should be fine. Stats should not matter. Alright, fast VP farming when your PvP league. Let's go for first. Spoilers 2, Gems of War Live, December 30th, 2023. I got that. Bang. Do this, do that, save. Then I need to jump into the chat. Say hi to everybody. We might be doing a live stream tomorrow night for New Year's Eve. Like, I don't want anybody to be alone on New Year's Eve. Or, hey, maybe you just don't have anything to do like me. Maybe we'll hang out on New Year's Eve, play this game, win our PvP league. Hit that like button, let's go. Alright, we got Livewire, Mark, Ali, Sana, Brian, Joshua, Efley, Garth, Anya, Pizza Time, Isabel, Chad, Supernova. What is up, y'all? Still finishing up here, but see, I need to collect my bonuses. We'll do that today. And then I'm going to buy some stuff in the shop. I got to buy my books. Let's see what kind of books I get. What color do I get? Hoping for red, actually, I guess. Even though purple's always nice, but red is what I'm actually hunting at the moment. Red deeds, red books. I wonder why the thumbnail isn't changed yet. I changed it. Let's go back. Let's hit save again. Let's go over here. Okay. And it looks changed to me. Oh well. It is what it is. Okay, let's show this strategy after I see what everybody said. Livewire says, "What's up?" Mark says, "Here you are." Y'all can hear me, right? Y'all can hear me? Allie says, "Hello." Sana says, "Leaving a like. Have to have fun, folks." All right, I think you have to go. Well, have a good one. Brian says, "Greetings." Joshua says, "Hi, all." Sinnycool, I tried my hand at my first custom thumbnail, and it's not as hard to do as I thought. Hey, no problem, man. Brian says, "Nice weather here." Are we a little bit cold, but nothing too crazy? Efley says, "Morning." Garth says, "LMAO." I was like, he going to start the video? Then I turned up my volume. One of those days. Anya says, "Hello." Pizza time. They need to make a troop that's a pizza delivery man, or maybe a monster that looks like Pizza the Hut from movie Spaceballs. That'd be cool. Yeah, I hope she gets better too. Thanks for saying that. What's up, Chad? Supernova says, "Overnight I went from first place to 9th place, and I need to do 1K battles to get back to first." Well, hopefully I can help you out today. You might already know what I'm going to do, but some people here won't. Brian says, "How on earth do you get to do Alliance?" What does that mean? Oh, I don't know. That's going to be something new that they're going to add. So the reason the game is loading so much is because it's trying to load something that's not there at the moment. And Alliance is going to be, I think, co-op or something like that. I'm not sure, but it's something they're going to add in the future. They said that when they did the update, they said that they're not done with PvP. They're going to be adding more things in future updates, and Alliance is one of those things. So it's not here yet. You can't get to it yet. There's no way to get to it at all at the moment. Don't think you're doing something wrong or you're missing something. You aren't. It's just not there for anybody, and it's going to be added in the future. Thanks, Sana, for posting that link, I think. Tyrion says, "Hello." Crisp Purpose, what up? You made it, Social. You made it. How's it going? She's okay. It's like she found out that she don't have it, but they said that she might have had it, and now she's on the tail end of it, but it, like, gave her a sinus infection and, like, something else, and she got some medicine, and it's like she probably had it, but she went too late, and then, like, having it caused other problems to flare up type of thing. That's what they said. That's what the doctor said. I don't know. Alright, here's the strategy. Ready? And I got this with, backed up with numbers, with testing. I did not as many battles as I wanted to, but I did something like 40 battles. 40 battles, timed them. I wrote down how much VP I got. I wrote which region. I wrote how long each battle was. And then I wrote how much VP per second I got. So you know this is, I'm coming with facts. It's only 40. I wish it was more like 100, but, I had to leave unexpectedly. I was testing it as I got the call. But here's what you want to do. So normally, what are you going to do? You're going to go around. You're going to chase the marks or something. You're going to do the hardest battle because it has the most VP. This one has 84 VP, and you'll probably get more as you do the battle because you'll get all those bonuses and stuff. So let's say you get like 100 or something here. The thing is, the battle's harder. The battle's going to take longer. It's like everything else in this game. You're going to see in a second. It's just like everything else. So if you actually did this, which you would because it's telling you to go here. It has the gold, it has the orange diamond, and you want silver marks, right? Well, you would go here, you would do quick battle, and you would do the hardest battle with the most VP, because you think, well, that's going to give me the most VP. The problem is it's going to take forever. The battles are going to go, let's see, how long? They're going to go like a minute and a half, almost 2 minutes. They're going to go a minute here, a minute there, a minute here. You know, sometimes 30 seconds, sometimes 45 seconds, sometimes 50 seconds, but I wrote down 40 different battles, and most of them are a minute and a half. You know, if you're doing the... That's what I did. I went to... I'll tell you everything I did for the test. I followed the marker, and I did the hardest battles. Okay, and I went to Sword's Edge first. I did 10 battles there because it was my mark, and then it showed up again right away, so I just tested the crap out of Sword's Edge. And I wrote down how much VP I got total, and then how long each battle took. So I was timing the battles every time. And then I wrote down how much VP per second that equaled. And for Sword's Edge, I got 1.43 VP a second. And the battles were going like a minute and a half, almost 2 minutes, a minute, around a minute each. Then I went to the yellow region. I did the same thing. I went to the yellow region. It had the orange diamond on it, so I went there. I did the hardest battle with the most VP as fast as I can. And, you know, it ended up being 1.48 VP a second. The battles were going like almost a minute each. Almost a minute each. So if you're going to do the hardest battle and you're chasing the marks, the battles are going to be around a minute each, it sounds like. Something like that. And even harder. Some of them are harder. Some will take 2 minutes. It's going to be somewhere from a minute to 2 minutes if you're going to chase the marks and do the hardest battles and try for the most VP per battle. It's going to take you a minute to 2 minutes per battle. Then I went to the giant area. That one was surprising. I thought that would be one of the worst ones. But giant was okay. It didn't go... I think I got a lot of bonuses because I'm doing Balder, and I was getting like so many skulls and so many extra turns and stuff, and the battles weren't actually taking that long. But I think I got a lot of bonuses here, so this was actually one of the better ones. Surprisingly, it got 1.94 VP a second. So it's beating Sword's Edge and Yellow. But I only ran 5 battles for those two, so... But that's almost 2 VP a second for Giants. And I'm going to explain what you need to do. I'm just telling you what I wrote down here first. Now I went to Blighted Lands. That was 1.3 VP a second. You know, the battles were taking somewhere around a minute to a minute and a half. Something like that. Then I went to Fae. This is where you're going to want to go. You don't want to chase the marks. So you're going to have to decide. Am I going to chase silver marks, or do I want VP? You can't have your cake and eat it too. I'm sorry. That's how this game is. You're all in on one thing or the other. Just like gold farming. If you're gold farming, if you want to get the most gold you can get per second, per minute, per hour, you're going to have to go all in on gold farming. If you want vault keys, you're going to have to go all in on vault keys. If you want as many vault keys as you can get per minute, per hour, you're going to have to go all in. You're going to have to use Ironhawk. You're going to have to not go anywhere else except for Explore 1 and just clear. Because that's what you want. You want vault keys. So if we're talking about leaderboards, we're talking about getting VP. We're not talking about silver marks anymore. What do you get for silver marks anyway? You get pets. One of these days you're going to have all those pets probably. What do you really want? You really want gold marks. How do you get gold marks? You got to win your leaderboard. So we're chasing gold marks instead of silver marks. Silver marks are fine, and you should do those. But at some point, you're going to have to switch to purely chasing VP if you want to win your league. It's going to get harder and harder and harder every week. First week you might have got first. Second week you might have got second. Third week, now what's up now? How's it feeling now? Are you in first? Probably not. Maybe not, unless you went super hard. It's getting harder, right? It's going to get harder next week. It's going to get harder the week after that. So you're going to have to purely chase VP if you want to win your leaderboard and not chase the marks. Don't go for the diamonds. This week, I would say go to Winter's Reach, go to Fae, do a quick battle, pick the worst team. Don't pick the best team. So we picked 1370. Bang. Use Rowan. Use Rowan. Clear the battles as quickly as you can. Don't worry about how much VP. Don't worry about chasing the silver marks or the diamond. Don't do any of that. All you want to do is get these battles over as quickly as possible. And it works. 2.6 per second. Double the other way. Twice as much VP. So, I shouldn't have done that. I got to get in my groove first. Just hold on a sec. Got to get in my groove here. I got in my groove on all the other ones too, though. And I'm on live stream too. I was doing this off live, but you can get these battles down to 11 seconds. I got one that was 11 seconds. I got one that was 18 seconds. I got one that was 24 seconds. 23 seconds. You know what I mean? Compared to a minute and a half, 2 minutes. What if you get the battles done in 11 seconds and you're getting 2.6 VP per second, and then you're like, you know, you're getting more per second no matter what. But you're getting the battle done in 11 seconds. You're doing how many battles compared to if you do the hardest battle and it takes 2 minutes, but you can get this battle done in 11 seconds. Come on now. 11:21, let's go. I might be able to wipe them in one shot. So you're trying to do like 3 battles in the time you would do 1 battle. Because on that 11 second battle, I got 61 VP. Now times that by 10, because that's a minute, or whatever, 6 I guess. Times it by 6. So I would have got 360 VP in a minute. Compared to anywhere else on here, there's nowhere else I got 360 VP in a minute. Nowhere else. Not even close. Not even close. So if you do Rowan in the Fae area, you can get up to 600 VP a minute. 600 VP a minute. And that's not gonna, that's my best battle. It's my best battle, so it's somewhere in the middle. It's not gonna be that every time. But it's something like 20 seconds a battle, getting 60-something VP. So that adds up to almost 200 VP a minute, which is way more than you're going to get if you're doing the hardest battle, chasing the marks, yada, yada, yada. Because those battles are going to take you at least a minute, and you're going to get something like 100 or whatever. I don't know. So, I don't know. It's definitely faster. I did all the math. So, this is what I would do. I would do Rowan on the Fae area. That was pretty fast right there. If I wasn't talking. And then how much did we get? 63 for a battle that probably lasted 20 seconds if I didn't talk. So that's what I would do. That's the strategy, to get more VP. Now you're going to give up silver marks, but at some point you're going to have all the pets, and this is going to be the strategy. There might be something in the middle where you find a fast team in a region and, you know, maybe you pick the hardest battle because it clears so quickly. But right now for this, what I've tested so far, it's to use Rowan in the Fae region and pick the lowest battle. It's giving me the most VP per minute, per second, per hour. Alright, so I usually look for green or blue off Jump Street. We got blue, we get Rowan up. We're going to cast her. And then we're going to cast Leprechaun. I should have took that extra turn. It's okay, though. Look, she's up again. Bang, we're out of here. Let's watch the clock. How long is that? And then, you know, 54 VP. That sounds like a little bit, but it's the, like, how many battles you're going to do in the time you would do 1 battle where you get 100 VP. And then the loading screens I took out of the equation. So what I was doing was, as soon as I hit 2 battle, I would start the stopwatch. So they're all the same. All the battles got timed the same exact way. So I'd hit 2 battles, start stopwatch. So all the loading screens were the same. So if sometimes it goes through twice on PlayStation. That sucks. But every test was the same. Same conditions. Shoot off Rowan. Get her up again. Sometimes I do this just in case on the second one. Bang, clear it out. I don't even know how much that was. But it's definitely fast. So you got to kind of like get out of the habit of looking at the VP every single time the battle's over. Like, just run them. Go fast. Play it like you're going for vault keys or something. Take the blue. Shoot the Rowan. Bang, look at that. What was that, 9 seconds? I'm not even going to look at my VP. I'm just going to go. That was probably 50 or 60 VP right there in like 10 seconds. Pick the lowest battle. The higher the battle you pick, the harder, the higher the stats are going to be. The more times you'll have to cast Rowan, the more time you'll be fiddle farting around for an extra like 5 or 10 VP. Don't do that. Just do the lowest battle. Bang! What you talking about, Willis? Like a 10-second battle right there. Probably less. I was counting the loading and everything. When I quoted you the numbers, that was with loading and everything in it. So I had an 11-second battle with this loading bar in it. Yep, for sure. And watch me get first place, too. Man, I didn't mean to cast Rowan, though. That was dumb. Now I have to do this. Sometimes it'll take a second, because you got enemies that are harder than others and whatnot. Now I have no mana. You're just going to run up against battles where it's just everything goes wrong and stuff. Like this one. Got me entangled and crap. Alright, we got our match. We're going to win. Still never going to take as long as like the longest battle with a hard battle with a weird region. Ooh, I just leveled up. But that's the whole strategy. Don't chase the marks. At least this week. Like next week, there's not a Fae, but we find something else. We find something that clears quickly, and we pick the lowest battle, and we go to town. Yeah, loading sucks, but I accounted for all the loading in my my numbers and my stuff like that. So pretty much the loading isn't even in there as far as, or it is for all of them. So loading does suck. I mean, it makes it take forever, but it's doing the same thing for everybody. It's not like it's unfair or something. Everybody has the loading. And there's one where, you know, sometimes this is going to happen, but just take your mana, get some skulls or something, just finish the battle, and try to keep it moving. But let's go see where I'm at and everything, and then we'll just do quickly, see how much I get over a period of time. All right, I want to grab this too, so let's do this too. Collect. Okay. And then see where we're at. Now I have to go. This guy's pretty far ahead, so. But look at that, 15,000 already. What was I on? 13? I already got 2,000 just from this live stream? Is that, what do you think? Like, what do you think? I had 13,000 something, and now I have 15,000 something, and I just started. I think I can catch this guy if I just keep doing what I'm doing right now. And I'm going to get gold marks. I don't care about silver marks. I want books. I don't care about a pet. That's what they want you to care about. I'd rather get the books. But let me catch up in the chat, and then I'll start going fast and seeing if I can catch this person. So next I'd pick 1267. Let's see what y'all are saying. Oh, what the heck. I'm missing something here. But that's what's up. That's the thumbnail. I did it last night, I did it this morning, and then I tracked it this morning, and then I ran the numbers this morning. Joshua says, at least the devs would like you to think the servers are slow due to Alliance. Gar says, what happened? Social says, I finally got LEP after rolling gems. Nice. Nah, she didn't have it. She didn't have it. But they said she probably had it, and that's what's causing her to have, like, a sinus infection and all kinds of other stuff. Her body's aching. Bello Games, how's it going? Florian. Beats Time says you can pick what you're best at, whether it be yellow teams or giant teams only. I mean, but everybody's best at Rowan. It's so easy. You match green, you cast it. You cast Leprechaun, you use the cog, you cast Rowan, you're done. It's no convoluted looking for the conversion or casting Egress 50,000 times or whatever. Brian says I'm doing good in blue. Nah, I had to postpone the other one, Maka. This is the one. Maka's been a member for 6 months. Appreciate that. Cinny and everyday streaming, you're on a roll. Yeah, I gotta warm up to get it really going. You could use the Shield of Erskaya. I was going to test that. I didn't get the chance yet. It might even be better. It usually is better. Most people recommend the Shield of Erskaya. I was just using the Golden Cog at first. You're right. That might make it even better. Don't ruin the Emperor's New Groove, says Pizza Time. I would just do lowest level so you have the easiest enemy. Don't worry about the VP. Just pick the lowest level enemy. So they have the lowest stats. Ali says you have quick loading. Mine takes over a minute to load. Dang. I thought mine was slow. Gar says I hate PvP. They're at least 8k higher than me. But you can get that. You can get 8k. This is what I'm telling you. If Rowan goes perfectly, I'm going to get 6,000 VP in like, I don't know. How many? Like in an hour or something. I don't know. What was I saying? Okay, so 2.6 a second, right? Times 60 is 120 or so, plus a bunch. 120 a minute. And then times that by 10, that's 1,000 every 10 minutes. So yeah, like I said, 6,000 an hour. So you just got to grind a little bit. You can get 12,000 in 2 hours. You can do it 1 hour a day and get... You know what I mean? You can make up that 8k in like an hour and a half. And you could do it over 3 days and do like 30 minutes a day. Bello says I'd be all over this, but I have 1.5 minutes of spinning ball lag between every single match. I know. Livewire says it seems like a good strategy. Ali says I feel ya, Bello. Livewire says top guy in my league is 85,000 VP. I mean, if somebody's going that hard, just try for third, maybe. Second. Ali says last vault event was taking over a minute for the Palooza battles to load. Gar says tell her at least she didn't get what I got at the begging of October. Oh, you got it? Dang. And then you got strep throat. Whatever he can get in his 3-hour streams. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Yeah, maybe I'll try the Shield over Sky too. Let's just see how much the cog gives. Let's look at that first. We'll compare the cog to the shield. Alright, because I think the shield is better. So first you look for green or blue. I'm just going to do it slow at first. Get up Rowan. Knock him down a little bit. Cast your Leprechaun. Get her up again. Now you can either cast your cog, or if you're confident that she's going to wipe them out, you can just cast Rowan. I was pretty confident, so 2 shots. And then what? 59 VP. But it's 3 times as fast. 4 times as fast. So you gotta times that by 4 if you want to see how much you would have got if you did a hard battle chasing the marks. Or whatever. You know what I meant to say. But when we get a chance, we'll see what this cog does. It doubles your armor, so I could already know. So the cog is going to give me 150 armor, so she'll have 300. We already know that because it just doubles. I think I need the cog this time, y'all. Grab it real fast. Got an extra turn. Bang, bang. Come on. Ah, somebody survived. What a jerk. Just give me my turn. Come on, dummy. Oh, I'm freaking entangled too. They have to do this to me, don't they? I'll just cast Rowan, you idiot. Alright, so we know what the cog gives. It gives me 300 armor. So let's switch to the shield and see if that's better. I don't know if that's going to help anything, because we really only have to cast either one of them once, but it will help sometimes. Can't hurt. I might have to change my banner, though. You reminded me that's what I was going to do, is test that. This is boosted by all of our attack. Then I'll have to change my banner, too. We need green and blue. That'll be okay. That's good. That'll be decent. I really need King Aberon. I think I'd rather have green than blue, too. Let's see how much this shield gives us. Let's make the team perfect before we start going super fast and seeing how much VP we can get. And last night I chased the marks forever. Oh, why'd I do that? Alright, let's check it out. So, if we cast the Cog on her, she would have 300 armor. Look at that, the Cog's better. That's weird. Everybody always uses the shield, but the shield does give you like barrier and enrage and stuff. But overall, the Cog is better. That's strange. People always using the shield. Glad I recommend the Cog early game. Maybe the shield's better early game, though. I don't know. Definitely get the Cog first, I think. It's just yellow-red mastery. So I'm gonna switch back. And then we have to switch our banner back, too. I think it's this one. Alright, now let's see what we can do here. You got an ad during a live? Well, all I'm doing is live streams now, so... And it's like YouTube controls when they go. Sorry about that. You know how it goes with these. You know you're clunking around, clicky-clacking. Half the time. Half the time you're just staring at each other. So it makes it more consistent, if nothing else, with more VP per second. Alright, we don't want to use Leprechaun. We want to knock him down a little bit. Now we will. After they're done getting 50,000 cascades. And I might need it. 106. Come on, look at that. How many turns do you get? That's just RNG right there. So remember I had 15,000. I'm not going to look at the VP every time. That's just going to make it slower. And another thing is you don't have to... you're not switching between regions. You're not deciding which one you want to do. You don't need 10 different teams, etc. Green or blue? Come on. Green. There we go. Do that. Oh, they're going to get wiped. I should have just did it. I got to remember to look at their stats before I start. Sometimes I can just cast Rowan once. And the more you do this, the more you'll get comfortable with, like, okay, I only need to cast Rowan once here. Okay, I only need to cast Rowan twice. Okay, I need to use the Cog. You'll start getting more comfortable with it. Like here, I definitely should use the Cog. Look at their stats. They're pretty high. I should have took green, maybe. Yellow extra turn. Now they're going to get 50 turns in a row. Oh, man, I might have to cast on them a bunch of times. It's a more difficult enemy. You'll get the, like, 1,000 people, and then you'll get the 2,000 people sometimes, even on the low end. Dang, what the heck? Maybe they had barrier? Oh my god, are you kidding me? You love videos. Am I gonna lose for the first time? I'm gonna show you after this battle I have 0 losses. That's ridiculous. Now I can't even hurt them barely. What the fuck? Watch, I'll show you. This will be my first loss over the whole week. Because I'm doing a live stream. So stupid. Yeah. Dude, I should probably just retreat. It's gonna take forever. They're just gonna keep summoning and crap. I could probably hang in here and, like, win it. Because, what's his face? He's giving himself life and everything. I almost want to do it out of stubbornness, so I don't have a loss on my record. It's going to take forever. So ignore this battle. He's going to keep doing the same thing, though. My God. Alright, we're farming VP. Screw this. Watch as it's my first loss ever. So ridiculous. How's that even happen? I picked the lowest battle. Look. 179-1, and of course it got captured on live stream as I'm farming VP against the lowest level people. Yeah, sure. Sure, game. Let me get my first loss when I'm doing that. That's cool. That makes sense. Anyway, back at it. I'm glad I did the math and tested this, so I wasn't like, I wonder, is it really? No, it definitely works. Are we here again, like with somebody else? What is going on today? Is it getting harder and harder, maybe? Get your 50,000 extra turns and be a weirdo. There we go. I just need green, come on. Stupid game. There we go. The longest thing is almost the loading. Except for when weird stuff happens every once in a while. Like, watch this. This should be one shot. They got 1,065. This might be a Cog and a Rowan, and that's it. There we go. That's what, like, most of the time, that's what's gonna happen. You gotta think, like, over an hour. Of course, you're gonna get those weird, random, stupid battles. But 90-something% of the time, you're gonna be wiping them out in 1 or 2 shots. Taking, like, 20 seconds. Green and blue! $50 cascades, okay. Yeah, near submerged now, that's great. Eat a skull. And I'm doing Archer because Leaf Storm, 50% start, all that. I mean, you could make it a little slower with something else if you want. 1,008. That's a wipe, I think. Should just do this. There we go. It's like every time you get a freaking hard battle that's weird, you'll get 3 of those. Or you wipe them in 1 shot. 1236, I think, is lower, right? We'll get on a roll here. Get on a roll. He must be butter because he's on a roll. He must be butter because he's on a roll. Got red, green. Wipe them out. Probably should have just leprechaun there. Maybe. We'll just check in when we get to like the hour mark. And then we'll do spoilers after that. We'll see where I'm at in 20 minutes. I could almost predict it since I already... Why'd I do that, dude? See, I screw up sometimes too. Casting the wrong thing. Now I gotta fiddle fart around with it. Even when you screw up, though, it's not slow. Unless you get one of those battles. The Mirror Queen and King Aberon. Giving you your first loss of the week. 1065. This should be pretty easy. Come on, game. Loading twice. With a pause, too. Loading twice with a pause. You know you know how it goes. When you're doing the silver marks, chasing those, you know how it goes. You're taking at least a whole minute, right? 45 seconds, a minute, minute and a half, 2 minutes. To get like 100. And I just got 100 right there in probably like 30 seconds. Those last two battles. Because you get the least you can... I think the least you get is like 50 VP. No matter how easy the battle is. Maybe 48 or 47 or something, but I think it's 50. It'd be like the least. Just do this all day. You might have more battles than the other person. It depends what they're doing. Like, they could be doing harder battles while you're doing this. So you could pass them up, or you could be behind them still and have more battles than they do. But I wouldn't worry about it. It's like the time spent, not the battles done. Green and blue, please. No, nothing? Cool. I'll just hit you with skulls then. I'm gonna do this, because, yeah, they got like 100 something. There we go. Just click through like you're doing Nomapalooza. You don't stop and stare. You don't have to make any decisions. You don't have to switch any teams. You don't have to change any region. There's almost no decision making except for, am I gonna cast Rowan? Am I gonna... How much stats do they got? Can I one-shot or not? Do I need to cast the Cog? It's like the only thoughts you should have. I'm surprised the Cog's better than the Shield of Erskaya. That's strange. There's got to be places where the Shield's better. Because that's what I always heard. I never really tested it myself, though. That's just a two-shot right there. No Cog. Like I said, we'll check at an hour mark, when it's an hour on the elapsed time, and see how much I have. We had 15,000. It was like, you know, 15 something. It was low, though. Get her up. Wipe them out. 50 VP. I think even if you're not like, you're like on the fence, the more you watch, I think it'll click. No, why'd I do that? I just picked a random battle. Maybe that's what I did the last time. I clicked through too fast. I feel like it does choose the last thing you chose, though. So we got an easy battle again. So don't do that. You still want to pick, but you want to pick the lowest team score. Or no, lowest level player. So here we don't have, like, it's 1528 is the least, so this might be more difficult here. But you're going to get those every once in a while. You're not always going to get, like, 1,000. Blue. Blue. Cast. Leprechaun. Cool. Get up the Cog. Get up Leprechaun. Or, Rowan. Get out of here. I don't care if you're 1,500. That probably got me more VP right there. And that's what that's the next step. Like, how can we make this even better? Like, you know how when some people say, well, I can do Explore 2, well, I can do Explore 3. And they're like, why not? Why not do Explore 2 when you're doing Vault Keys? That's the question that's going to happen. Well, I'm picking the middle guy. Because I can always clear it in one shot, or whatever. Like, well, more power to you. It's just easier to pick the lowest one. Streamer's luck, I know. Bad luck. I never get the good streamer luck. If I did have the good streamer luck, we'd have Horde, Mimic, Mythic, and all kinds of stuff. Alright, I'll try to read the chat in between, like during that super long loading bar. Green. Bang. Only 5 green there, that sucks. Now we gotta do it by ourselves. I think we need the Cog. They got over 100, I don't trust the one shot. Oh, still? They must have something. Ugh. Let's kill that. Or they hit my armor, it looks like. Cause my it should be at 300 and it's not, so that's what happened. They got a shot on me. See, you can see like 52 right there. For a brief second. It's like 50 something VP. This is gonna be an easy one. Livewire says second place has 82k. Damn. I'll take this. I might as well since we're already here. Let's make sure. You're loving my daily streams? 60 VP there. Senny, it's like I don't play alone anymore. Yeah. I've been doing like 2.5 hours. Joshua says Cog is technically easier to get up at least. You got 2 different colors. I think it's lower mana cost. It's like better all the way around. I didn't even know that. Get it sooner and easier. Faceless One says YouTube is out of control. Yeah. Joshua says lowest level is lowest VP opponent. Yeah. Allie says there is a way to use any weapon you want in PvP, but I'm not giving up the secret where devs can see it. Well, the Cog's the best weapon here anyway, so it doesn't matter. This is the best way to get VP, and this is the best weapon for this team, so I don't need the... You can tell me somewhere else, though. It's probably just copy-pasting. That's what they used to do. Wow, who knew one of the better Vault event grind teams would in a way translate to one of the best VP grind teams? Yeah. Brian, you made it, bro. Made it again. That might be a clogger. Might be a clogger. Break out the plunger. Oh, and then they had to hit me. Get out of here. Thank you. Streamer's luck. Row gets shut down if they have armor shred. Well, hopefully you don't give them time to do anything. That's the point. Brian says, COT grinding left, still trying to max out those underworld kingdoms. That's good. Keep on that grind. Oh, why don't you do it? No. Let's just try to get the Cog then. Ah, here we go, here we go. There's one. Let's do this just in case. Don't hit me. Get out of here. This game just loves to randomly slap it across your face once in a while to remind you who is boss. I know. You see, like 90% of the time, it's doing what I want it to do, and then every once in a while, Joshua said, would Thrall be better since you usually need to get up Rowan more than once? I don't know. Thrall's not a Fae, right? That's why. Thrall's not a Fae. You have to use a Fae. I think Thrall's human. I was trying the same thing, though, dude. I was trying to, like, figure out a way to make this even better. Come on. What happened in this battle? If it starts to... If you're not wiping in 1 or 2 shots pretty quickly, then you should be like, what happened in this battle? Something went wrong here. What went wrong? And I probably should get up the stupid cog now, too, because they still got tons of, durability. Let's go! Get out of here! Where are you at? No! Where are you at? You suck. Alright, get out of here. Move on to the next one. Let's go clear something more fast. Alright, we got 9 minutes left, 8 minutes left. I don't know how much I'm hoping for over those 20 minutes, but let's see. It's like 2.5 a second. Could do that math. I'll do it after. 2.5 a second. Times 10 is 25, right? And 25 times 6 is 150. And then that times whatever. Do it when I'm not doing this. Do the math. We'll do the math after when we get to the hour. Then we'll do spoilers. And we gotta do comments from yesterday, and we gotta do regular gameplay for the day too at the end. Maybe an arena. Gotta drop everything for that pet. Just kidding, yeah. No way, bro. That don't even register to me. Screw that pet. I'm going for gold marks. I don't need 1 copy of a random pet. That's for sure. I'm trying to win a leaderboard and be in a competition with other people. I'm not going off and running off and getting one stupid little pet. No way. Now I'm doing something else that's more valuable. It's a waste of time. That's jumping out of the money machine to go pick up the dime. I see a dime out there, y'all. I'm gonna jump out of the money machine where I'm catching $100 bills so I can go get that little dime out there. I'm gonna get all the way out of the money machine with all the $100 bills floating around that I'm grabbing and stuffing down my underwear. Just so I can go pick up that dime that I see out there. Let me go get that pet, guys. Yeah, the shield could be safer. You might be right. Alright, we gotta do the cog here. It's nice to know, though. My turn. Thank you. Alright, like 5 minutes left. We'll see where we're at. And that's not even over. That's over only 20 minutes. What if we did it for a whole hour? I'm in the amethyst bracket, Professor. The highest one I can be in at the moment, I think. I moved up both times. Rowan, what are you doing? Why don't you get up next time? Hey, you got it, Joshua? That's good. I don't even have it yet, because I never do explore. I can't complain too much, because I never even try to get it. I do, like, here and there, but, like, 1 boss chest or something stupid. Not enough. Allie says, need the shield with Tesla, the cog with Rowan. There you go. That's probably right. Get it. Anything else? No? Okay, go. We just gotta get her up. No cog. Hello, Sir Michael. It's not doing copy paste? Okay, well then I definitely don't know what you're talking about. So it'll be news to me. But I'm a big old snitch, so you might as well not tell me. I got a whole YouTube channel, and that's the whole point of the channel is to help as many people as I can and like be a snitch. So I would keep it to yourself, honestly. I don't think I even needed that. Why'd I do that? Just wasted a turn. Downtown and Twisted, that's awesome. Those guys are awesome. Good at the game. Whatever they are, they're awesome. Good players. Supernova says, oh man, those Germans have invaded Gems of War on Xbox and have 1K battles ahead of me. Holy crap. What up, Neophyte? Oh, so close. It's fine. Brian says, not sure if this is true. My guild was saying that all PvP pets are on a cycle and even the ones on gold marks will rotate onto the silver marks. That is true. It's already happened. Just like this is faster than the other way, because I have proof with numbers. Same thing with that. We saw a pet that was only for gold marks, and it came through for silver marks. So there's like evidence of it happening. Unless it was a mistake or something. I don't know. A pet that we already saw for gold marks is available for silver marks a couple weeks later. Ooh, these are all hard. It's definitely a cogger. Have the devs fixed the new boosters? I didn't know there was anything wrong with them. They work for me, usually. I don't really pay too much attention, though. You probably pay way more attention than I do. This one I know is going to be hard, so I'm going to cog. Miss an extra turn. Not care too much, and then win. 99 VP in like 30 seconds or less. Probably way better. I'm just like underestimating. I never had a problem with the booster, but I never paid attention to it either. People said it was only working in PvP. I never saw that. It was working everywhere for me from the beginning. And it's just like how you think about it. You can't think like certain things are going to get doubled that would never get doubled. Like you're not going to double gold that you get out of a vault key or something. If you get a big like 50,000 drop out of a vault key, it's not going to make it 100,000. You're only getting double the gold that you get during a battle. Like that 2,000 or 3,000 or 4,000, it'll apply to that for that battle. It's not going to give you any gold for like an adventure board task or a vault key or any extra gold from extra things. You don't get that doubled ever. But for your regular battle gold, that gets doubled or whatever it is, 50%. I can't remember. So somebody has over 120. I'm going to do this just in case. They're going to cascade 50 times, and then I'm going to win. Alright, like one more battle, then we'll go check and see how much VP we have. And I'm hoping it's... I don't even know how much. And of course, it's not an easy battle. It's an easy one, but not as easy as it could get. So we'll go ahead and cog it. Don't be a weird team. Don't give me any trouble, mister. I don't want no trouble, mister. I'm just trying to wipe here. I don't want no trouble, mister. I've got the door closed. Don't look through the crack. Don't look over the top. I don't want no trouble, mister. Alright, I just want to see where I'm at. 17,000? So we got like 2,500 in that amount of time. A little bit more, I think. 2,700. It's almost 3,000. Because it was 15,200. So 2,700 in 20 minutes. Is that good? So that would be 700, 700, 700, 8,000 an hour. This guy has nothing. If I can get 8,000 an hour, that means I can get 4,000 and a half an hour. This is going to take me 30 minutes to pass this guy. If I keep doing it like this. 30 minutes. I can be in first place. This guy looked like he was so far ahead. When I was down in 6th place, and I had 7,000, you know? I was like, man, how am I ever going to get up to that person with 21,000? That looks like a bunch. But when you're getting that much every... You're getting that much, it's like, that's not that hard. I'll do that in 30 minutes right here. The Rowan, Faye, easiest battle strat. This will be done in 30 minutes, and I'll have first place. I turned on the hacks. Hey, I'm just trying to help y'all. If you do it, you do it. And if you don't, you don't. If you want to keep going, getting the silver marks, I completely understand. It's brand new pets. Just know that you might not win your ladder. Because other people are probably doing something similar to what I'm doing. And that's why they're in first. You're like, how did they have this much? And how come I only have this much? Well, you're chasing the marks. You're chasing the gold, the orange diamonds. That's why. And they're not. They're sitting in the same place doing the same battle over and over and over and over and over and over. And that's why they have 80,000 VP and you have 7,000 or something. Because they're doing what I'm doing right here. Or a version of it that I'm not even smartened up on yet. I think this could be taken even further and made even better. But I wanted to get it out to y'all so you could, you know, it's Saturday. You still have time. You could go ahead and, in 30 minutes, get like 4,000 VP or whatever it was. I can't even remember. I could do the math right here. Before we do the spoilers, right? So it's 2.66 per second. 2.66 times 60. 160 in a minute. 160 times 60. 9,600 in an hour. Divide that by 2 just to see. Almost 5,000 in 30 minutes. So that's what we're looking at here. Potentially 5,000 VP every 30 minutes. 10,000 VP an hour. Now that 80,000 doesn't look too crazy now. You could do 1 hour a day. Be way closer. Depends how much you want to win and like... Do you want to waste your time too? I mean, it is gold marks, but the devs really, it's their whole thing. They want you to be doing this. They want you trying to chase somebody else for hours, and then they'll go for hours to stay ahead of you, and then you'll chase them for hours again, and then they'll go for hours to stay ahead of you, and then you'll chase them for hours again. That's what they want you to do, but I'm just telling you, this is how you do it. If you want to get into that little game of cat and mouse, if you want to try for the gold marks, if you want more books, and whatever else you can buy with gold marks. Because that's the only way you're going to get them, is if you win. You get at least third on your leaderboard. And this is so you could do, alright, I'm going to chase silver marks Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm going to do the Rowan Faye VP farming strat. And try to get third place or second place. Get my gold marks. Could do a mixture of the two. You're not going to be able to do this every single week either. There's not going to be that restriction every single time. We're going to have to find something else when the Fae one isn't there, when Rowan's not possible. But Rowan could be possible in multiple different places. There might be another restriction where we could do that. Same team. So it's possible, like some people are probably thinking, well, it's only going to work this week because you only have Winter's Reach is only going to be there this week. Can't use this team next week. You don't know. What if you can use Rowan in the green one or the blue one or the You might be able to figure out a way to maybe blue with Mirage Queen and something else. Maybe 2 Roans with Mirage Queen and a mana-generating weapon, and who knows? You could probably figure something out. Or maybe it's not Rowan. Maybe it's something else. Maybe it's Queen Beatrix or Phonoxia or Phoenicia, Diamantina. Diamantina might be doing this somewhere. That might be the thing. I'm talking about Rowan against the easiest enemy. Somebody could be doing Diamantina against the easiest enemy. Or Diamantina against the not easiest enemy. I don't know. That might be the thing the first place players are doing. But this is something everybody can do, whether you have Diamantina or not, whether you have the wand or not. There's nothing on my team. I mean, King Aberon is available right now. That's the only thing. And if you don't have him, just do 2 leprechauns. It's pretty simple. No one can say, I can't do that. First place guy has 30,000 VP or 40,000. You could too. You got Rowan, you got Leprechaun, you got the Cog. It's just an excuse now. The loading screen is annoying. And, you know, you're doing the cat and mouse thing, so I understand. It's kind of like Arena, where I'm like, well, I wish you would practice and I wish you would play Arena, but I completely understand if you don't, because it is kind of a waste of time. But anyway, that's the strat for that, the whole thumbnail. That's what that was about. Gotta do the spoilers. It's gonna be weird because we got a live stream on, and then I'm gonna go do spoilers with the screen just sitting there doing nothing with gold and souls. So, guess we should play the game for 15 more minutes before I do spoilers, just to get those. All right, let's see what our XP booster is. I already got it. 23 hours. Grab that. Already got that. Let's go back. Play the game regularly for 15 minutes, and then we'll do the spoilers, because even though it's like I already used it, so I might as well play the game. I got the boosters going, I might as well play the game. Let's do our adventure board. It's a pretty good one. It's got gems and deeds on it. That's the one you don't want to miss. That's why you do it every day, so you don't miss one like this. Everybody needs green deeds. I don't care who you are, unless you already have Zalkari to 20. That's a fact. Even with the Magic Kingdoms, you're like, am I going to pick Darkstone or am I going to pick Karakoth? Well, with green, there's only one. And you know what you're going to pick. And you can already start, if you want to, you can start doing it. Because it's the only one. It's the only green Magic Kingdom. So everybody needs green deeds until you get it to 20. So if you're not doing the adventure board today, and you don't have Zalkari at 20, you're missing out. Because you definitely need them. I'll try to do this. May I try to do the spoilers? I almost want to do them tomorrow at this point. Here's Rowan again, by the way. You're winning the ladder because you said that you follow me and the others gave up. That's cool. Appreciate it. I know you're joking, but they do get scared when they hear my name. Barely anybody ever argues back with me on the comments. They like to leave it and run, because then I'll say something back. And then they never reply back again. I'm like, come on, let's have a little back and forth, buddy. Joshua says I'm at level 1300 now. The 1 extra armor was so worth the grind here. Yeah, it's only really worth it when you get magic or something, but you know. That armor will help your Rowan hit harder, and your Tesla, and your guard's avatar, and all that. Supernova's about to activate 2 hours of boosters whether they work or not. Yeah, I would do the same. I mean, you pretty much have to, right? They go to the wrong mail, and you're going to collect them at the wrong time. Might as well. I did that on the first week. I accidentally collected it, and I had, like... forget what I did, but I did something where I had, like, an hour or 2 hours or something. I was like, oh, man, why'd I do that? I think it was XP boosters, actually. Bello Game says it'll be a little trickier when there are proper defense teams outside the central spire, but this is defo the way. Thank you. I like the confirmation, y'all. I just came up with this last night in a fever dream. And then I just tested it this morning. So it's nice to have some confirmation out there. You gotta try it for a little bit before you say you like it or you don't like it, or it works or it don't work. You gotta get into the groove, really. There's definitely a groove you get into. It's like, do I cast the Cog or not? Can I one-shot or not? Do I need to cast twice? Make sure you're matching green or blue to get up the Rowan at first, because she's 50% started instead of wasting the Leprechaun. Use the Leprechaun on the second cast if you need 2 casts. It's just like the final battle of the pet rescue when you're using Fomag. You want to get up Phoenicia and then cast her and then get her up again with the Leprechaun. You don't want to waste the Leprechaun. That's what the speedrunners do anyway. And usually that gives you a great idea of how to go fast in a game, is watch the speedrunners. You might not want to do exactly what they're doing, because a lot of the time they're relying on RNG and like trying a bunch of times and hoping everything goes perfectly. But they'll also show you the fastest way possible, and then you can make it more consistent. So you can get some little tips and tricks from watching them. Dungeon. I better... Why pause so long? We got it. We got a perfect. That's my first perfect in forever. And now I can switch to something else. That's what I've been saying for a while now. I hate my 2-3-6 and never gets a perfect. And even then it wasn't. It was 2-3-4 or 2-3-5. It still wasn't the right picks, but we got the treasure there and then it worked out. So now I have to actually play them. I'm not leveling Geomancer anymore, so... Got it at 100. Do Spirit Walker, Talker, Caller. Freaking yellow. New team, new team. Yellow and green and brown. We show them. Show them. Show them your cascade, sir. Why? Why you gotta be like that? You get all nervous or something? What's your problem? Did you get all nervous? You got stage fright? What's your problem? The glaive will handle it, Wrath. What's your problem, Wrath? Glaive will handle your business. Till it dies too. Oh, come on. Give me the instant kill. Guess I can't get too mad about that, huh? Didn't get the instant kill. I'm mad. You're entangled. Haha. Oh well, it was a little clunky, but sometimes that happens with that team. And it don't matter. I can try as many times as I want, and I'm not using the right metals and everything. You can almost tell when you're not using the right metals. Or you can tell. It'll be a little trickier when there are proper defense teams outside of Central Spire, yeah. Social says, get your snacks ready and rip out the doorbell. It's time to do a Nomapalooza. Joshua says you can always use Rowan and no restriction, then you can use Thrall instead of Leprechaun. It's just going to be harder because no restriction has way harder teams, like no matter what, like all the way around. That's like real teams. They'll freaking double empower Convertius or something stupid. They'll use King of the Ravens or something. They'll have Zul'Goth. They will strip your armor there. But yeah, I mean, you could do some sort of like maybe like Megavore Rowan, like you strip their armor and then you knock them down with Rowan type of thing. Because you can use Rowan in Explorer 12. It's not the fastest, but it's not the slowest. Yellow or brown. There we go. Show him. Come on. I'm being a little, risky. Let's get this perfect. Faceless says, is it known what stat Midnight is? Let me go look. Armor. It's armor. Skill bonus armor for Midnight. It's on Terran's World. I think if it was magic, we would have heard about it by now. Because that'd be big news. Or I would have at least told you by now, probably. It's the hardest battle. That was good. 120, baby! And then I'm also gonna buy it. Wonder how much I got. Hey, let's do an egg. Let's open an egg. Oh, and I gotta go buy some PvP stuff too. While we're at it. Cosmic Dragon Egg. Ready? Brian says top 3 people on my ladder have over 80,000. Dang, dude. But you can get 10,000 an hour, just remember that. And they've been playing since Monday. So it might be hard to catch up now. But it's not impossible. But it would probably waste yeah. I would never tell you to waste your time trying to catch them. Sinners are winners, says F. Lee. Good game, Cinny, says Supernova. Thank you, Brian. Mark says started with Golden Cog, then went to Urskaya, but either way, I stay in the Fae Kingdom and repeat and rinse. Hey, that's awesome. I'm glad I can help. Yeah, DJ Fenster83, everybody does, especially in PvP. I think. Some people is worse than others, I've heard. Like Allie's saying hers are way worse than mine. She says that hers was happening during the Vault event. Mine really wasn't, just here and there. So some people have it worse than others, but I think everybody has a lot of lag and loading. Some sort of amount. PvP's the worst for me, though. In between battles, when it's throwing up the next 3 choices, that's when it's the worst for me. Brian says, yes, all platforms having load time issues in PvP. Joshua says it's like that even for Series X, the slow load times. DJ says, is there any news on a fix? I'm the same, Joshua. Series X, 2 minutes between battles sometimes. Well, just know that if everybody on your platform probably has the same problem, most likely. So it's not like anybody has an advantage over anybody else. It's like who can be the most patient the game. Then that'll be the first place guy. Who can be the most patient the game? It's just like Clues the video game and Doing Karate the movie. Who can be the most patient the game? Yeah, it's not a Magic Kingdom Supernova. Dang, lame, right? Faceless one. Brian says likely load time fix is next season when the game doesn't have to make teams for players that no longer play the game. I'm trying for Demotion Zone, so next cycle I'm out of... Oh, right, I forgot. Anthony, what up? Alright, let's see what we get. As I waste a gold and soul booster. I got a new one, yay! I think I have like 4. Let's go see. Totally free to play. That guy's a pay troop. That's a Cosmic Dragon. That's the Horde Mimic. That's a pay troop. That's a dragon. That is something I can get right now if I'm stupid. It's a dragon. That's Stellarix. Sentinel, 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 Sentinel. And that's it. Oh, Hermit, Theodorovich, Sentinel. Oh yeah, I gotta go get him. I can get him today. This is a pay troop too. Well, that's it for free to play. I got everything else in the game. That's my flex. But it looks like we're missing 1, 2, 3. So I got 3 of them, I guess. Thought I had 4. That sucks. I already got a repeat purple, I know that. I'm halfway there, kinda. Not really. It almost is, though. Just getting the 6 different dragons is at least half the battle. Because after that, it's all downhill. You just gotta get Dragonite. You don't have to get lucky. So I feel like getting the 6 dragons is the uphill battle. And then everything else is good. It's easier. But, yeah, let's do the spoilers right now. So I put it on the thumbnail. I'll try to do it fast. Because I know you don't want to just sit there looking at a screen doing nothing. Alright, so... spoilers for the upcoming week of January 1st, 2024 for PC, mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation. Here's the upcoming events. Ready? We have a midnight week. The new kingdom. A kingdom pass. Remember the kingdom pass. You move down and you get like pets and troops and stuff like that as you move down the pass. Tower of Doom. Doom of Flame. So red teams. It's a Blighted Lands Tower of Doom. Faction event Tuesday is Fire Rift. I feel like they always do that when it's a new kingdom. Wednesday, Pet Rescue is Scare Bear from midnight. Friday, we have a class event for the new class, Night Weaver, from midnight. I'm not going to check out midnight because we'll go over that during the new troops. So there's no reason to click on midnight. There's no event key drop table or weapons in the Soul Forge or anything. So we'll go over that right now. Troop spoilers, PC, mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation. On Monday, January 1st, 2024, from midnight, we got Bonehound. He's such a numbskull. Arcane Beast, base rarity, ultra rare. Troop type Mystic Beast, troop role War Master. It's a bony looking dog. The spell is Death Pact. No, Death Pack. Create 9 skulls, summon a Bonehound. Shiny spell, so it's the shiny troop. Create 10 skulls, summon a Bonehound. Mana color green, red, mana cost 12. Trait number 1 is Song of Bones, Bone Storm. Trait number 2 is Fear Touch, inflict terror when I match skulls. Damn. Trait number 3 is Death Touch, inflict death mark when doing skull damage. Huh. That sounds good, you know? That's the first one. Ultra rare. Bonehound. Create up to like 10 skulls and summon. And then it has a Bone Storm, Fear Touch, and Death Touch. Just when it matches skulls, it inflicts terror. So that doesn't mean like when it uses skulls, right? I guess. But I don't know. How does that work? Is it only going to affect the first troop, or is it going to affect random? Probably the first troop, but still. That's pretty cool for the first one. Alright, also on Monday from midnight, we have Damon Child. Technically, isn't that every child? Arcane Venom, base rarity rare. Troop type Damon Mystic, troop roll generator. It's a little girl. It's kind of like Gemini, but even like younger. She's got a little pigtail, holding a teddy bear. Dangerous Innocence. Create 7 blue gems boosted by terrified enemies. Mana color green, purple. Mana cost 11. Trait number 1, Damon Bond. Trait number 2, Accursed. Trait number 3, Fear Touch again. That is, inflict terror when I match skulls. Once again from midnight on Monday, we have Fear. We have nothing to fear but fear herself, so it's Fear. Arcane Skull, base rarity epic. Troop type Fae Mystic. Troop roll Assassin. She's a Fae Mystic. She's got an axe. She's got, like, horns. She's, you know, bronze type of armor. Red stuff on her. Wave of Fear is the spell. Deal magic plus 4 damage to an enemy. If they have terror, deal double damage, then inflict terror. Mana color purple-brown. Mana cost 12. Trait number 1 is Brave, which is immune to terror. Trait number 2 is Armored, 25% skull. Trait number 3 is Magic Link. Bonus purple mana from purple gem matches. Also on Monday from midnight, we have Half Damon Knight. You've got a Fiend in me. Arcane Lava, base rarity, ultra rare. Troop type Mystic Knight, troop roll Defender. It's a Mystic Knight, so it's a scary looking knight guy with a hood on and horns. He's got a sword. Oath Blade is the spell. Destroy a column, inflict terror on an enemy. For each blue gem destroyed, gain barrier. Mana color red-brown, mana cost 12. Trait number 1, Damon Shield. Trait number 2, Fear Touch. Trait number 3, Armored, 25% skull. Next, Lady of Bones, still looking for her bone daddy. What? Arcane Plains, base rarity epic. Troop type Fae Mystic. Troop roll War Master. She's a skeleton chick with a dress on, like a scary looking white hair. White face. Bones showing. Gothic Visage. Convert all brown gems to skulls. Give magic plus 1 armor to an ally. Mana color yellow-purple. Mana cost 13. Trait number 1 is Fae Shield. Trait number 2 is Spell Armor, 25%. And trait number 3 is Empowered. So an empowered converter. Brown to skull. Alright, Lost Hunter, good at hunting for anything except the way home. Arcane Death, base rarity common. Troop type Fae, troop roll Striker. It's a bow and arrow dude with horns. Knight's Dark Call is the spell. Deal magic plus 2 damage to an enemy and inflict terror. Mana color purple, mana cost 9. Trait number 1, Damon Bond. Trait number 2, Eagle Eye. Place Hunter's Mark on an enemy when doing skull damage. Trait number 3 is Armor Piercing. 50% chance to ignore armor with skull damage. Alright, we got like 4 more. Alright, on Monday from midnight, Queen of Wands, upbeat, courageous, and determined. Arcane Rage, base rarity, legendary. Troop type Construct. Troop roll support. It's a tarot card. It's like a chick with a panther or something. Draw the Queen of Wands. Give 3 magic to all allies. There's a 7% chance of an extra turn for each red gem on the board. Mana color red, mana cost 10. Trait number 1, Inscribed. Trait number 2, Revered. Trait number 3, Suit of Wands. Give 1 magic to all allies and matching 4 or more gems. It's a magic one. Is that going to be good? If you loop-de-loop? I don't know. Could be. Construct. It's red. Maybe. Alright, we got the legendary, the Midnight Queen. They don't call it the Witching Hour for nothing. Arcane Spirit, Troop Type Fey Mystic, Troop Row War Master. You've probably seen her. She's a queen. She's the Midnight Queen. Black hair, black dress, gold trim. Spell is Blackheart, convert all red gems to purple, and convert all blue to Doomskulls. Inflict terror on the strongest enemy. Mana color blue-purple. Mana cost 20. Trait number 1 is Brave. Trait number 2 is Mana Shield, and trait number 3 is Terror Queen. Inflict terror on a random enemy when matching 4 or more gems. She's gonna be trouble, dude. That's gonna be some trouble right there. She looks pretty good. Oh, I love double converters like that, and then it inflicts terror when you cast your spell. And it inflicts terror when you match 4 or more gems. And it's immune to terror. And it's immune to mana burn, mana drain, and mana steal. That's probably going to be trouble. The Midnight King. The King. Triple H. 12 strikes and you're out. Arcane Blood. Base rarity. Legendary. Troop type. Fey Mystic. Troop Roll Striker. Alright, so he's the Midnight King. He's got a blue sword, he's got horns on his head, he's got yellow hair, blonde hair, he's got red wings. He's got black and gold armor, just like his woman. Waning Wings is the spell. Inflict terror on the 2 weakest enemies. Then deal magic plus 3 damage. Boosted by a mystic ally. Summon a midnight troop. I feel like I like the Queen better. That's not bad, though. Mana color blue-red, mana cost 16. He's 4 less mana cost. Trait number 1 is Song of Darkness. Summon a Dark Storm at the start of battle. Trait number 2 is Infernal Armor. Reflect 25% of skull damage. Trait number 3 is Royal Fury. Give 3 attack to all Mystic allies when matching purple gems. Oh, I like the Queen better, but he sounds okay. Alright, here we go. Last one. Sorry Friday. From Zalkari, we have Mandragora, the original web hosting service. Arcane Venom and Skull. Base rarity, Mythic. Troop type, Elemental Fey. Troop role, Mage. So it's an Elemental Fey. It's like a tree guy with purple auras coming out of his body and farting all over the place. Tangled Branches is the spell. Deal magic plus 20 scatter damage. Boosted by webbed enemies. Create 10 purple gems. Mana color green, purple, brown. Mana cost 21. Trait number 1 is Bark Skin, 33% skull. Trait number 2 is Magic Link, purple mana. Trait number 3 is Webbed Branches. Web a random enemy when matching purple gems. So like I said, it sounds like an Elima Grim type of troop. Doing damage to AoE damage and making purple, but it's doing the webbing instead of the burning or whatever. But it could be good. It's the new mythic for Friday, you know. You're gonna throw your keys, get the new mythic. It has nothing to do with midnight. It's just our new mythic for the for January. And that's all the new troops. Let me finish up here, and then I'll check the chat. We got spoilers for weapons. Weapon spoilers. Here we go. Bunch of midnight stuff. On Monday, from midnight, Hands of Time, rarity, legendary, weapon type sword, weapon roll striker. Mana color blue-yellow, mana cost 14. The spell is deal magic plus 3 heavy splash damage to an enemy. Deal magic plus 3 light splash damage to a random enemy. Huh. And then it has gain 4 armor, drain 2 mana from 2 random enemies. Deal 5 damage to the first enemy, and gain an extra turn. The Hands of Time is another extra turn weapon. It's going to deal heavy splash damage and then also deal light splash damage to a random enemy. With an extra turn. I wish the spell was slightly better, but it's kind of cool, and then it has an extra turn too. I don't know. I bet you it's a pay weapon, huh? Alright, we got Midnight's Terror. Its rarity is epic. Its weapon type is jewelry. Its weapon roll is striker. It's a piece of jewelry. I don't know what that is. It's like a bauble. Mana colored blue. Mana cost 8. Spell is remove all brown gems. Deal magic plus 5 damage to an enemy. Boosted by gems removed. If the enemy is from midnight or the battle is in midnight. Deal double damage. Those are never good. It has nothing good. It chants itself. It's got a low mana cost, though. 8 mana. Alright, the Sands of Midnight. Rarity legendary. Weapon type relic. Weapon roll striker. It's like a hourglass. It says level 50 water mastery and magic mastery. So we'll probably get that right away, huh? Blue, purple, mana cost 14. Create a mix of 15 blue gems and skulls. There's a 25% chance for an extra turn, boosted by terrified enemies. Sounds alright. It's got gain 4 life, freeze the first enemy, barrier myself, and eliminate 1 point of all skills from the first enemy. So we're probably all going to get that for free right away, right? Level 50 water and so 50 blue and purple. Mastery. And it's a blue-purple weapon, a 14 mana cost, and it creates 15 blue gems and skulls, and has a chance for an extra turn, boosted by terrified enemies. Sounds alright. Alright, Temporal Scythe. It's a legendary scythe striker. It's a cool-looking scythe. It's the gold and black scythe that matches the queen and the king. Purple-brown, 14 mana cost. Deal magic plus 2 damage to all enemies. If an enemy dies, convert all red gems to hourglass gems. Man, these weapons sound alright, you know? It has Death Mark the first enemy. Alright, two more. Doomed Signet. Rarity Doomed, weapon type Plunger. Weapon roll Silly String. It's a red weapon. It's 18 mana cost. Give 2 magic to all allies, plus 1 per tempering level. Give magic plus 2 armor to red allies. If the enemy has a doom, gain 10 attacks. One of those stinky rings that we're going to get for... I don't even think it's from midnight, though, is it? Maybe. We're getting the stinky doom, the Tower of Doom ring that we have to use, you know? It's giving magic to all allies and armor to red allies. Type stuff. Enrage myself, drain 2 mana from red enemies, gain 10 gold, give 1 mana to all allies. You're going to stick it on the bottom of your team, or you're going to sacrifice it on the top of your team. But you have to use it to get the points. Alright, Friday, January 5th, 2024 from midnight. Night Shear, rarity mythic, weapon type dagger, weapon roll striker. This is the Night Weaver class weapon reward. It's a dagger, it's purple, it looks really cool. So it's a purple weapon, 15 mana cost. It deals magic plus 4 damage to an enemy, then curse and inflict terror to all enemies above them. So if you hit the last slot, you're going to terror and curse all enemies above it. So 3 of them, probably. It's got eliminate 2 points of a random skill from the first enemy. It's got curse the first enemy. It's got deal 5 damage to the last enemy. It has drain 3 mana from the first enemy. And it has steal 1 magic from the first enemy. So, there's a couple good things in there. Alright, class spoilers. We got Night Weaver coming on Friday, January 5th from midnight. It's a Mystic troop type. The bonus is blue. The weapon, we already just read. The talent trees are Chaos, Shadow, and Cunning. The traits, Mystic Bond, Arcane, and Knight's Blessing. Give 2 magic to all Mystic allies when matching purple. So that's going to happen on Friday. It's a new class, so it's going to be a weekend event. Kingdom spoilers. Wrong thing, dum-dum. Midnight, of course, is coming through. It's a 2 blue, 1 purple, minus green banner. It's the city lost in time. An ancient curse has been broken, and the city has returned from a timeless void. Like I said earlier, it's an armor bonus kingdom. Gem mastery is blue. The tribute is gold, glory, and souls. And the faction is Nightmare Circus. The arcane is Arcane Spirit, blue and purple. Alright, pet spoilers, then I'll check the chat. On Monday, January 1st, 2024, from midnight, we have Bone Puppy. It's a bony puppy. Pet color brown. Effect Kingdom Team bonus for midnight. Wednesday, from midnight, Scare Bear. It's a little patchwork bear that's scary looking. Pet color red. Troop type team bonus Mystic. And that's it for pets. 2 pets. Max Kingdom Power, just to finish it off here. On the 1st, Midnight Kingdom Power goes to 5. And I think that's it. Yep. Alright, what have y'all been saying this whole time? Yo, DC, thank you so much for the 20. Really appreciate it, man. Running out there all by your lonesome, getting it started. You're the man. For today, you know. We had people yesterday and the day before, and I really appreciate those people. But for today, for this train, for today, you ran out there by yourself, bro, and you got it done. Thank you so much, dude. Let's catch up here. Let me figure out where I'm at in the chat. And then we'll do... I gotta do Switch spoilers, but I'll wait till the very end of the video. The stream. We can always tell Rain Man where it is. He's the only one that watches them. Livewire says he's also trying for the demotion zone. I'm almost to promotion, but then it will be even sweeter than this week if I make the jump. Supernova says I almost have enough to get the decaying thing weapon. The decaying orbit or something like that. I forget what it's called too. Faceless One left. He said he'll watch the spoilers later. Ironhawk, we can't tell until Monday. That's the Soul Forge. You can't really predict. You could tell people what won't be there, but you can't tell them what will be there. You can tell them what's left in the pool, but it's never worth doing, man, because you can't really predict exactly what's going to be in the Soul Forge, other than the weapons, which are going to be midnight crap, I guess. I don't know. Probably not. Probably nothing. The weapon thing for the Soul Forge will probably be pretty sparse. Social's out of here. We'll see. Joshua said, I wonder if terror on Gnome Valraven means you don't get the rewards for beating the troop. I don't know. I think somebody asked that on the forum, maybe. Maybe go check the forum. You might be hard to find, though. Guess we'll have to see. Livewire says, are the only gold marks we get for first, second, and third place in our leagues, or do we get any gold marks? I think you just get them for what you said, and then maybe your goals. You get them in your goals, too. You know what I mean? You get 10, you get however many here. That's why I say everybody should at least do this. You can stack them up. You don't have to go get everything in 1 week. You can just stack up gold marks and get stuff later. Get like 80 here. And then, yeah, the only other way to get it is to either win your single player... This one? Which the difference between third and second. Like, if I was in third right now, I probably wouldn't care to get second. So that's what I'm hoping this guy does. You know? But then this happy gamer person's going to screw everything up. They're going to go for third. And then they're going to be fighting over third. And then they're going to get so much that they get into competition with me all of a sudden, you know? Because the difference between second and third is 5 gold marks. Like, who cares? 10, though, is a little bit better. But still, I might go for it. And then global, you get some. Like, you'll get 5 no matter what. You get 5 no matter what. I think everybody does, right? At least right now. But if you win, you get 100, and then 75, then 50. This really is not worth it, because, dude, if you get 100, if you're top 100, You only get 10. You get 5 more. That's just like going from 3rd to 2nd. What's the point? Just for 5 gold marks. And then silver marks you can farm as long as you want. You don't need 20 extra gold, silver marks either. So the whole... this is basically just for 5 marks to go from whatever to 100. From 10,000 to 100, or from 1,000 to 100. You gotta do all that work for 5 of them. Because then you gotta go way up here. It's like way up here, way higher than you would think. It's like 50th or something before you get even... Then you only get 10 more to go from 100 to 50. So it's really not worth messing with this global. Let them, you know, play with each other's butts or whatever. Brian says can get gold marks in the weekly goals. DC said, howdy, Sinnycool and all you Sinners Choir members and lurkers too. Glad to be with you. Let's get this poo-poo choo-choo going. Finger that thumb and make the good people come join all the fun. Yeah, bro. Appreciate it, man. You're the man. Thank you so much. Managing Moderator. Bello says Midnight Queen is a bit expensive for a legendary at 20 mana. Yeah, she does some good stuff, though. Livewire says, right, but do they mail out any bonus gold marks for being in a harder league? I don't know. Bello says, would the new Mythic be good with multiple copies? Maybe. SS says, you like this better than P99? Not exactly, but more people watch me, and more people support me, and I like know more about it. Like, P99 is harder to be, like, an expert on, you know? You can be an expert on Necro or something. You can be an expert on Necro, Enchanter, and Shaman, but you're never going to be an expert on every single class, or every single zone, or every single named... or every single camp, or, you know what I'm saying? Every single raid. You're not going to do that. I'm an expert on almost everything in this game, and they support me, and there's more people that watch, so it is what it is. Do I like this game more than... I'm not going to lie. I love P99. Beg is here. Mark says, how does the major Book of Deeds help you? Is it for kingdoms? Yep. Just check it out. Just go to your kingdom... They're so hard to get. It's crazy. So it's really, really worth it. I need 30 yellow books for Pan's Veil to get it to 20, right? I have 17 right now, which is a lot. But that's only one yellow kingdom. There's like a bunch. So I don't even have enough to get one kingdom to 20. And to get 3 books, I need 150... I could do it right now. Actually. But once I do that, there's more yellow kingdoms out there, and I'm going to be totally broke and not be able to do another one. Then we got to do this one too, you know, get another 30 freaking books. And I'm going to have 0. I got to start all over, and they're so hard to get. It's crazy. Like, that's how many I have for a lifetime of playing this game. I have that many. I have 17 yellow books and 347 yellow deeds. And that's from playing the game for 7 years. So, what am I going to play it for another 7 years to get the next kingdom? They're hard. It's the hardest thing to get in the game. Books. No one's going to disagree. The hardest resource is books. So, to be able to get them from doing PvP is pretty good. And everybody can do it. Beg for Mercy gifted a membership. Thank you so much. Running out there with DC. DC figured it out on his own, but Beg cranked up the music and revved the engine. And now they're moving. If you don't collect your goals for PvP, well, yeah, it gets sent to your mail, but it gets sent to the wrong mail, you know? You know how, that's what I hear. I haven't had it done for, I always collect it because I'm a chicken. But you know how your XP booster goes to messages? Well, your gold booster and soul booster will go here. And this is much harder to... It's more annoying when it goes here, right? You're going to have a billion legendary tasks. You're going to have everything else here, right? Except for... These are all here by themselves pretty much. There's just something here every once in a while, like pity keys and stuff every once in a while. It's easy to just grab one thing out of here and still have your XP boosters. But if the gold and soul ones right now are going to this tab, which isn't good, because you're gonna have so much crap here. It's hard to like keep track of it, and you'll never be able to hit claim all again. It's so nice to just be able to hit claim all on rewards. So it just screws that up for you. You can't claim all. That's the problem. Because if you claim all, you're going to claim your gold and soul booster, and it's going to activate immediately. So that's why they moved the XP booster. That's the same thing that happened with the XP booster. It was going to rewards, and everybody complained, so they moved it to messages. Well, they haven't moved the gold and soul booster to messages yet, I don't think. They probably will, though. DC says, are the PvP pets worth it? They're heavily restrictive, right? They're worth it in the fact that they count as a pet towards a kingdom, and they give you a little bit of stuff. I never care. You know, I'm not the guy that's going to say I'm looking at a pet bonus ever. But the fact that it, like they go towards a kingdom, pretty sure. Let's look at it. I need to grab this stuff anyway. Might not do it right this second, but not that. The Silver Dragon is a Dragon's Claw pet. You know, you need like 4 pets from every kingdom so you can get your kingdom level or power or whatever. People are always freaking out about it. Well, here's another way to get a pet for a kingdom. You know, the Underworld, you got this, you got Holiday, you got Legends Reborn, you got Epic Trials, you got all kinds of stuff now. Just keep adding, adding, adding. So now it's just another way to get a Dragon's Claw pet. Another way to get a Zalkari pet. A Kitar pet. A Galvania pet. You know? And there's nothing else to spend silver marks on, so never buy the gold ones, but since there's nothing else to spend silver marks on that's worth it, you just buy the pets. So you're going to get them either way. And then you're going to have another pet for whatever kingdom. So, if you need like one more pet for Zalkari, but you already have all your pets for Galvania, then maybe get the Zalkari one. Maybe that's how you make your decision. I would never say, well, it gives me a bonus to Dwarf, and this one gives me a bonus to Wargear. Now, I'd be like, do I need a pet for Galvania, or do I need a pet for Zalkari? That's how I would decide. I wouldn't care about the team bonus. Yeah, are they worth it? They're worth it because that's the only thing you can spend silver marks on, so that's what I'm saying about grinding for VP. Like, once you get a certain amount of silver marks, what else are you going to do with them? You might as well grind for VP so you can get gold marks, so you can get books. Bello says the annoying thing with these groups of 30 and PvP is you see that 30, but the other 29 will see a different 30. That's true. That's true, but luckily you don't have to worry about that. You just gotta worry about getting 3rd or 2nd or 1st. It's only 233k to get 1st in global. It's totally worth it, right? Bella says, so one person doing well could be in loads of other 30s? Yeah, maybe. Thanks again, Beg. I appreciate you. And you've been a member for 19 months. That's awesome. Drager says, I focus on purple books for the magic bonus and the power level 30. Yeah. Definitely should do that at least first. That's 100%. I recommend going to green after that, because you can get a magic stat in green, too. And you probably have some green deeds laying around and green books laying around. Why not go for green next? Instead of depleting your purple to 0 and then going all into purple again, you could deplete your purple to 0, get a magic stat, and then go after green, which you already have some of, and get another magic stat faster than if you just go all in on purple again. You know what I'm saying? So you get purple done, you get 1 magic stat, and then you move to green. Then you can move back to purple if you want, but definitely get Zalkari done after your first purple. That's the 100% the way you're supposed to do it. You shouldn't just only worry about purple forever and ever and ever. There's a period of time where you're going to worry about green for a little bit. Get one purple kingdom done, and then switch to green for a minute. Get that Zalkari magic kingdom done. Get another magic stat done. Then move back to purple if you want. But there's other ones. You could do yellow or green or blue or whatever because you already have some instead of starting from scratch again. Because you're going to use your Imperial Deeds. They're shared amongst all your kingdoms. And you're probably not going to get 30 more purple books and get another magic stat. But you might be able to get an attack stat or a life stat or an armor stat because you have green books or yellow books or blue books. Because you didn't deplete those to 0. But when you got your magic stat, you depleted your purple ones to 0. Are you going to build them all the way back up again to 30 but not get the other magic stat that's green? When you already have some green? I would work on the green next. And then I went to like blue and then red and then... Because there's no way. You're never going to get two purples maxed out. Maybe. Maybe there's like one guy out there, but you're more likely to get a purple and then a green and then a something else. Because you're just getting them randomly anyway. You have some. So you're way closer than starting from scratch on purple. But it's never a bad idea to get purple because there's 5 purple magic kingdoms and you need a billion books. But it's like it takes me 7 years to get one kingdom to one color all the way. So are you going to save up for another 7 years instead of going to green and getting one in like a couple months? Anthony, PvP team. All right. Drager says, Adana Pet is nice for Tesla Tina Power Boost. Luann says, how do I get the books you said? You go to the other? Go all the way? You got to get 20,000 VP now, but it doesn't reset week to week, so you should build up to it. Let's get mine right now. Ready? This is a dub. There's nothing. There's no decision making here. I'm getting these no matter what. So let's go. I got a blue. I want a red or a purple. Red or purple, please. Because I'm working on red and because purple's always good. And I already have green done. What happened there? Oh. Got a brown, of course. And I got a yellow. I got 3 colors I didn't want, but I need them anyway. You need them all. So no matter what you get here, you need it. It doesn't matter. So there, I got 3 books. And I'm going to just save up again because they come back. They come back into stock tomorrow, so it's almost dumb to get anything else here. People were saying like, well, shiny keys, well, Dragonite, well, even me. I'm like, well, you know, Dragonite and maybe an Imperial D. No. I think if they replenish every day, you should only ever get books and just keep saving. And then the only thing you can buy with silver marks is pets. It's so simple. Use your silver marks on pets and use your gold marks on books. Period. It's simple. There's all this other dumb stuff here, and that's all you have to remember. Use your gold marks on books. Use your silver marks on pets. It's way more simple than it looks. Joshua says the real waste of time is using silver marks for talismans. That's true. Beg says, can you buy the same item each week, or is it capped for the season? Isabel said I can buy more books tomorrow. I thought it was week to week or something, but she said it's day to day. So from what I know, it's either day to day or week to week, and she said it's day to day, so could be day to day. Drager says, yeah, I have Zalkari as well. Okay, then fine. That's good, that's good. I was just making sure. You know how it is. I gotta say it for everybody. Bello says purple green books. Purple green purple books tip is the best I've ever heard in a while. There you go. And I explained it. I didn't just like mansplain it. I explained it. Nice, dude. 21 purple. Holy cow. Luann says, should I buy 30 times Dragonites or save for books? Save for books. Save for books. It's simple now. Now that we've had a couple weeks to look at it, we've simplified it. Gold marks are for books, and that's it. And silver marks are for pets, and that's it. You can either chase silver marks or you can chase VP. But you shouldn't do both. While you're chasing silver marks, you're getting VP, but doesn't work the other way around, really. Alright, let's play this game. I'm done talking. Let's finish it up. I got a perfect dungeon today. I found a new strat to get VP faster. I'm feeling good. We're 2 hours in. I gotta answer the comments from yesterday. Poop. I don't want to talk more. Alright, what else do we got? Dungeon I did, right? I got a perfect. I did adventure board. I got the XP booster. Are we done with the world event? You gotta check. You gotta always make sure you're doing your thing for your guild. Yep, we're done. Shiny keys. Dragon Knight. Orbs. Ooh, baby. Look at that. I'm getting lucky today. Other than those early Rowan battles when I was trying to show my strategy. We got a perfect dungeon. We got this nice Orb of Glory. I got a dragon I didn't already have. You guys are good luck charms. Underoos. Bag gave me an underdoggy. So we're done with that. That's great. We don't have to do that. Let's go do the holiday event now so I can get Theodorovich, who is not the best troop ever. Just remember that. Remember it. Remember it. For the next troop that's called the best troop ever. Remember Theodorovich. Alright, do I have Nisha on? Sinnycool waited all the way till Saturday, the last day, to get Theodorovich. Why'd he do that? Because it's not good. It backfires. Or it's not the best ever, at least. It might be okay. It's like, maybe it's like a B or something. I just hate when people exaggerate for views. Mine wasn't exaggerating. It was faster VP, right? You saw it. And I had numbers to back it up. And I did experiments. I tested it. Yeah, I should go with the Horde Mimic Mythic right now, right? DEC. Catalina wine mixer. Yeah. 2 Diamantinas, everybody has that, right? I'm glad that's out there for the public. That's helping tons of people, right? They're 2 Diamantinas. Let's do that again. If you clicked on that and you're like, and then it was 2 Diamantinas, I'd be like, F you, bro. Alright, I don't need very much here. I need like 5 holiday points, so that's probably enough. It's only 4 Diamantiners, you dummy. Why don't you have 4 of them, dum-dum? Theodorovich and 4 Diamantiners is the team. Team code right here, copy-paste it. It's easy, it's best ever. Just 4 of them. Pay weapon from 5 years ago, Theodorovich and 4 Diamantinas. That's the team right here, best ever. You see, when you create a wish gem when your turn begins, that can backfire. And then the enemy team can get their whole team up, and then you're effed. So it's not the best ever all the time. You only need 4 Diamantiners to make it work, y'all. Alright, that's that. I did this. Why am I clicking on it? Did adventure board. What am I missing? I'm missing something. Underspire. And already got the second boss. We could go for like... We need something to do tomorrow, though, you know? We gotta go... We can go for dead ends and stuff. Because I already got the second boss. I'm only doing the free battles. I don't know if I want to do this today. So what's left? Anything? We can do Underspire tomorrow. I'm going to stream at some point. If we have time and everything, because I'm done pretty much with it. Like, for what I was going to do. With my free torches, I'm cool with getting to the second boss, because chances are I'm not making it to the 4th boss, right? Unless I buy more torches, which I'm not going to do. I'm either all in or I'm all out. I'm either doing it for free or I'm all in going to the 7th boss. So I didn't buy anything. I'm not going to make it probably to the 4th boss. The 3rd boss is trash.
The only thing I could possibly find is like dead ends with sentinels. So it's still worth using the rest of my torches, but we're 2 hours in and I don't really feel like messing with the Underspire today. So, what else can I buy in the PvP shop? I think we're done with everything except for maybe we can do an arena or something. Let's go to the shop again because I probably have silver marks to spend. Can either get the spider at arms. Might be able to get both of them, huh? Spider at arms and... Oh, I'm so close. I probably should. I should probably go get myself, whatever, 86 more silver marks so I can get both of them. Right? Oh well, I'll do it. We got more. We'll get it tomorrow. Let's get this for now. I'm gonna get both, so I don't care which one. See, I have 664. I just need 750, so I'm gonna get this guy too. Remember, never buy a pet with gold marks. They're only for books. And, you know, we really don't have much left to do. Alright, so I'll put a poll up. How about that? We'll play for like 10 more minutes. Oh, I gotta do the, never mind. I gotta do the Switch spoilers for Rain Man and Drager and stuff. Let's just do that, and then we'll be done. So, I don't blame you if you're out of here. I do appreciate you, though. Where did I put the Terran's World? Last chance to ask a question or say whatever. I might live stream on New Year's Eve, so nobody's lonely. Except, yeah, we'll hang out together. I completely understand if you can't make it, if you're doing something fun. But there might be a couple of us that have nothing to do, and we'll hang out together. I still got to clear it all the way. I mentioned it. You know how it goes. You kind of mention it to wifey, and then you like test the waters a little bit, dip your toe in, mention it again. Like, what do you think if I live stream on New Year's Eve? You know, if I, live stream on New Year's Eve, and then by the third time you say it, you can figure out if you actually can do it or not. Like, so you know that live streaming on New Year's Eve, you're cool with that? You know, I'll start at like 10, go to 12, something like that. I don't know. You gotta kind of like dip your toe in. You can't just, hey, B word, I'm streaming. I'm not gonna do that. Okay, weekly event spoilers for January 1st, 2024 for Nintendo Switch. Cause I still love my switcheroos. You guys have, Glacial Peaks week, so you're not getting Midnight. So you'll have a Glacial Peaks Underspire, Glacial Peaks Epic Trials. You have a World event, you got Shattered Dreams, 160% Skull and Spell Damage. Glacial Peaks Fae, Rook. Tuesday faction event is Mirrored Halls. Wednesday pet rescue is Itty Bitty Yeti. Thursday class event is Frost Mage. Friday you have a faction event for Dark Pits, so it's probably going to add your Deep Delve, which is never worth it, and a new troop for Dark Pits. Let's look at your... Oh, we got to look at Glacial Peaks. Event key drop table and weapons in the Soul Forge. Glacial Peaks is most known for probably Borealis, Daughter of Ice, Daughter of Time, if you have it. I'm not sure. King of the Ravens is good. That's a top 20 mythic. And I think that's it, right? Yeah. King of the Ravens is the main prize there. And if you're able to get Daughter of Time, she's pretty good. Borealis is okay. But King of the Ravens... But once again, go check out my top 4 event key kingdoms. Event key drop table kingdoms. Glacial Peaks does not make the top 4. So you should continue to save, unless you're just a King of the Ravens person. Weapons! A Boreal Crystal is good. It's probably the best of that typing. And that's it. So a Boreal Crystal and King of the Ravens is your targets. Troop spoilers for Switch for January 1st week. On Monday, you're getting Rook from Glacial Peaks. She's an epic. She deals magic +2 true damage to an enemy and curses them. If the enemy uses purple mana, deal double damage. Red-purple, mana cost 13. We do not use her here in the future. She has insulated, stealthy, and mana shield. So don't worry about it. I mean, get her because she's your Glory Shop troop, but you're not going to use her. Friday, for your Mythic Nintendo Switch, you're getting Wrath Amon from Kitar, the life and soul of the party. So he's your Mythic, your new Mythic for the month. His spell is create a mix of 24 purple gems and skulls. Gain 20 souls and cleanse all allies. He's a red, yellow, purple, and his mana cost is 24. He has Necromancy, 50% soul bonus. The Undying and Soul Gatherer. Gain 4 souls when my turn begins. He's kind of weird. He's okay. He's like a B- or a C+ or something. He's alright. He's no Wild Queen. And, you know, I think he's supposed to be like a soul farming troop, but he doesn't really work as a soul farming troop. And then he's supposed to be a skull troop, but he doesn't really work as a skull troop. But he's not bad either. He's just like above average to, you know, like I said, B-, C+, something like that. Not terrible. We don't use them, but, you know, every once in a while I'll pull them out of the garage and take them for a spin. But that's like very rare, but not never. It's not the worst one, but not the best either. Then on Friday, you're also getting Radagar Cut Purse from Dark Pits, you dirty rat. It is an epic, and it steals magic +2 gold, then deals magic +2 damage to an enemy boosted by gold stolen. It's green-purple, its mana cost is 13. It has Deep Vitality, Cursed Touch, and Stealthy. You won't use it as a replacement for anything on your Pure Faction team, basically. It's not great either. So you're not really getting anything game-changing. Wrath Amon is like an okay mythic. Alright, weapon spoilers for Switch. Nothing. Nothing for classes. Nothing for kingdoms. Pets. Nothing for pets. So you're just getting the 3 new troops. The Dark Pits troop, the Glory Shop troop, and your new mythic. Kingdom Power. On January 1st, Glacial Peaks Kingdom Power goes to 25, and on the 5th, Mist of Scales goes to 28, and Kitar goes to 24. That's Nintendo Switch, still doing it for you, even on a live stream. Alright, y'all. I think that's it for today. I do appreciate you. We'll be back tomorrow at some point. If I can't live stream on New Year's Eve, I'll just go at noon. So I'll try to let you know in the morning or so, or maybe tonight. I'll try to let you know as soon as I can. I'm not expecting you guys to go crazy. It's technically an After Dark, but it's going to be an abbreviated short one. Because I can't... Like, I don't want to go at 8 for obvious reasons, because I'm not an a-hole. I'm not a monopolizer. I'm not trying to bury other channels and stuff like that. So I'm not going to go at 8, because I have respect for other channels that I do respect. And then, you know, depending on how long he goes, when am I going to start? Like 10? 10:30? And then I can only go to 12, or else it doesn't count for December. So it's going to be an abbreviated After Dark, quote-unquote. So whatever happens, happens. And, you know, this month is already like a wash, kind of. But we'll see. I've been streaming every day, and maybe that'll bring us back from the poop pile. So yeah, I'll let you know. I'll let you know as soon as I can. It's either going to be 12 noon or 12 midnight, though. So if I'm not on at noon, then I'll be on at like 10 or something. 11 EST. And we might even go to midnight and then stop the stream and then start it back up. Like to actually do the After Dark. So we'll see how it goes for the first hour or two. And if you guys are being like super generous and want to hang out for a while, I'll stop the stream and start it back up. So it's possible. but I'm not expecting it. So, but I do want to hang out with people that, you know, we have no plans and we're just gonna, nobody's alone for New Year's basically. Like, I have family here, and we don't really do anything because I hate fireworks. I don't really drink or anything anymore. It's not, yeah, I don't know. So, we're probably not going to do too much. But if we happen to, then I'll just stream at noon. But if anybody else wants to come through, if you don't have anything to do on New Year's Eve, I might be on. So you'll have somebody on at 8, and then you'll have me after that. You got somebody to hang out with all night if you don't got nothing else going on. So that's cool. You can watch Tacet, then you can watch me. You'll have the whole night covered. That's pretty cool. It's not even a plan we made. Alright, I'll catch up in the chat, then I gotta go. What's the new Diamantina called? It's called Stellarix. Bello says, this is killing me. Beg says, I love how they use an OP3 troops and add a new troop that does nothing in the battle. Yeah, dude. Exactly, Beg. Exactly, bro. It's like Phoenicia, Magma Dragon, the Mirage Queen, and Dookie Lord 2.5. Dookie Lord 2.5 is the best troop ever, guys. It's the Wand of Stars, Diamantina, Essentia, and Poo Poo Drawers 52. The best team ever. Here comes Poo Poo Drawers 52, guys. Put it on the thumbnail. Best troop ever. It's really good because it's Diamantina and the Wand of Stars. Period. And they just throw Dookie Drawers 52 on the bottom. That's exactly what it is. I wish I would have came up with that, dude. You're... That's exactly what it is. Imperial says I'm having to fight 2,000 plus teams and I'm only 1635. Did you see my strat from earlier, Imperial? Go to Faye and just fight the easiest people with Rowan. Wipe them out one shot, get a bunch of VP. If you're chasing silver marks, you're getting something like 1.3, 1.4, 1.9 max. If you do the Faye strat that I showed in the beginning of the stream, you're getting 2.6 to 3 VP a second. Almost a double on some of it. Like Blighted Lands is 1.3, and my strategy is at least 2.6, and that's double. You get double the VP if you do my Faye Rowan strat. Instead of jumping around, you know, do a backflip and then count to 5 and then stand on one hand and then do a cartwheel, put a dress on, take it back off, put a bra on, take it off, spin it over your head, throw it on the stage. Like, just like Rowan. It's like the same thing over and over in the same spot over and over. That's always the best thing to do for farming. You can never farm if you're going to do a backflip, do a cartwheel, count to 52, open the door, close the door. Open the door, close the door. Turn the fan on, turn the fan over. Flip it over, do a cartwheel. Do a backflip. Do a twirl. Jump up and down. Jump on the bed. Do a flip. You can't just like keep switching what you're doing and going different places. That's never the best for farming. It's always stay in the same spot, use the same team, get really good at it, and kill weak enemies as fast as you can. That's usually how farming is in this game. Now, if you're still chasing silver marks, then you gotta do what you gotta do. But if you want VP, you need to squat and stay like a person that got kicked out and they're squatting in a house and they won't move. And then you stay there until the police drag you out. You're gonna farm Faye with Rowan until the police drag you out of the house. That Death Ender pet is from Puzzle Quest. A lot of stuff is from Puzzle Quest, huh? Brian says, where's that like button at? It's right there. Let's go. Let's see it go up. Doomkin. No problem, Crow Seed. Thanks for being here. Shout out to the lurkers. Oh, I forgot one more thing, because I've been doing this every time. I got to answer the comments from yesterday from the other stream. Dang, I forgot. See, I always forget something. then it ends up being a 2.5-hour live stream. Alright, this is from How to Arena plus PvP leaderboard. It's from that stream yesterday. I don't think there was very many comments, so should be quick. I said, if you didn't watch to the very end, you missed my favorite parking lot DJ bit of all time. At least I thought it was funny. So yeah, if you didn't watch to the very end of that stream, I had a good one on there. It's not the usual. I added something to it, and I thought it was funny. Who is that right there? Is that Neo, maybe? Hold on. Yeah, Neo Fight says, the PvP is a little meh to me. It takes a while to get your rewards than before, so I'm not that impressed with what they changed PvP mechanics for. We have a new class coming soon. Looks neat. Gonna take a closer look at that. I'll give you if it's a ball-on class or worth working on. We also getting new dragons. Nothing special, but they look cool, though not fun with Soulforge since they ask 50 extra dragon coins. I always appreciate your comments, Neo. He tries to write me a paragraph every time. And then Dr. Mops thought the spider thing was funny. Yeah, I did the spider bit and the parking lot DJ bit in yesterday's live stream. And that's it. That's all. That's the only. If you want to get read out in the next live stream, you gotta leave a comment under this one. You can just ask a question, or you can just put whatever. Thank you, Bello. Brian says, done with Gems of War today unless I do Explore. I think I am too. I might do a little PvP or something, but that's it. Maybe one arena or two. Maybe probably PvP though. If I'm gonna play, I'll probably do PvP and do the Rowan thing for an hour or something. If I have nothing else to do, and then I want to listen to a podcast or something, and I want to like play the game while I listen to a podcast, I might play for an hour, but otherwise I'm trying to do other things, like play other games and stuff. I'm trying to do all my playing right now on stream. You have a blicky? A blinky? Drager says we're still on Window of Spirits, so no Daughter of Time yet. Alright, we'll go after that King of the Ravens. But don't. But do. But don't. Perfect Underspire section. Nice, Drager. 106 room. That's not bad. Alright, DC, we'll see ya, bro. Thank you so much. Appreciate your presence and consideration. If you haven't already done so, leave a like. Thanks, Sinnycool, and all you wonderful Sinners Choir members and lurkers. Later, Tyrion. Yeah, she's sick, right? I better go take care of her, huh? You stay safe, DC. Oh, you're sick too. Okay, you get well too, bro. I just reread it. Because Imperial said hang in there. I was like, oh, he must have said he was sick too. Yep. Alright, you too, man. Get better. Oh, wow. Second Stellarix? Crazy. Yeah, dude, it's going around. And it, like, I don't want to, like, be negative, but freaking does last for a minute. I wouldn't get too scared if it's, like, lasting for, like, a week or whatever. Because I've seen it happen to me. I've had it, like, well, it wasn't COVID with her, but anyway. There's a lot of sticky stuff going around, basically. You'll get better eventually, most likely, but I'm no doctor, so don't listen to me. 650k gold an hour in PvP. Wow. That's good. You're like a Scrooge McDuck, aren't you? You're diving in the gold and swimming in it, throwing it up in the air. Alright, so I better go. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. Helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. I'll see you tomorrow at 12. One of the 12s. At some point. Either noon or, 10 to 12 or 11 to 12. Somewhere around there at night. Thank you for joining me today. Livewire, Garth, Supernova, DC, Tyrion, Imperial, Dragor, Livewire, Brian, Bello, Games, Crowseed, Imperial, Livewire, Beg, Bello, Lewin Singh was here. Good to see ya. Drager, Bello, Beg, Joshua. Joshua, I think you've been here every day, huh? Appreciate that. Anthony, Beg was a member for is a member for 19 months. That's almost 2 years. Appreciate it. Drager, Livewire, DC. Beg with the gifted. Thank you so much. Giving me and DC an underdoggy. Giving us all an underdoggy. All of us. Bello, Supernova, Drager. It's different people every day. So we all got the underdoggy. Mark, Beg, SS with the kind of spicy question there. Thank you, SS. But I think I handled it just fine. Bello, Livewire, Brian, DC. Had to answer do I like this better than P99 question in front of a bunch of Gems of War players, yeah. All I can do is be honest. DC, Brian, Livewire, Joshua, Faceless One, Social is here again, appreciate it, Garth. And like, you know, Supernova, you're here all the time. I'm not trying to, just like some people are kind of new and then they're here every time, it's nice. Faceless One, Brian, DJ Fenster 83. Nice to see a new face. F. Lee pops in and says something almost every time. Joshua, Social, Bello, Scrooge McDuck, Brian, Ali, Bandy, Sir Michael, the Professor, Faceless One, Joshua, Social, Garth, Livewire, Ali, Bello, Pizza Time. Maka is a member for 6 months. I say was because it happened earlier, but is a member for 6 months. Appreciate it. Brian, Crisp, Purpose. Hey. If you need more streaming, that guy streams too. Alex. Sauna was here. Brian, Chad, of course. Anya, good to see you, Anya. And Livewire was first. Mark was second. Ali was third. Do appreciate it. Go to fan funding. We had DC with the big 20s. Appreciate that, man. And then Beg with the gifted for that underdoggy. Thank you so much. Always helps. Lights on, doors open, all that stuff. Other people, IRL, you know. You know the deal. Efley's always here. I bet you there are some people that are always here and they just don't even say anything, too. So shout out to the lurkers and shout out to the people that watch after. I always forget to say it, but I've been saying it more lately. And I do appreciate it because if I get 300, 500 views or something, obviously people are watching after. So shout out to y'all. All right, I'm going to see ya. Have a good one. Tomorrow at noon or tomorrow night for the New Year's Eve thing, after dark thing. I'll let you know as soon as possible. Community tab, Discord, reminder, stream thing. There's probably going to be at least 3 different places you could look, so hopefully you can find one of them. Community tab, Discord, or reminder, stream, thumbnail thingy with the countdown. I'll see you there. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Peace out.